Hello Virgo, I hope you've been doing well. Sorry that this video is coming out a bit late. I've been moving and you know how that is. So we're going to look at your monthly and I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So first let me see what I see for you in the month of June. I see a fast Ferris wheel and roller coasters. So for this month, for y'all, I know I haven't done this for the first few readings, I apologize, but I'm going to try the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, and you guys let me know how that goes for y'all. So, Virgo, June 19. Yeah, I'll keep 3. Move all these stones. Virgo, 2019. Sorry guys, I have a slight headache. Forgive me. That's too many. Virgo, June 2019. That's fine. Fine. If you can't make up your mind, then that's fine. 2019. Oh my god. If everybody does not stop messaging me. The cons of having your phone right next to you. Virgo, June 2019. I just want Virgo. Sorry, I'm trying to have more energy. More energy! Okay, Virgo. So, number 1 is supposed to say what, what you'll face in the month of June. So, number 1 is the Knight of Cups. So, Virgo, in the month of June, because it's also summer, I feel like you might really be interested in dating this month, or your main problem or concern this month might be your dating life, or it could be your companionship life. It could be how available people in your family are to you, or how available you are to people in your family. So that would be the heart, that would be the theme. The theme is based on emotional relationships this month. Could also be based on someone who has approached you, because the Knight of Cups makes me feel like somebody is approaching you, not with as much fever and passion as someone who would draw a Knight of Wands, but someone who genuinely cares about your emotional well-being, and they're kind of very romantic. So the challenge is the 4 of Cups. So the challenge is that you might have a lot of people trying to holler at you, but you're not really interested in any of them. The challenge could also be that maybe a lot of people are trying to holler at you, but there's something within that is disrupted, and so you're not really paying attention to those options right now. Also, this person, you might like this person and you want to date this person, but some of y'all might feel like you're being led on, and this person might not come as strongly as they used to when they were first pursuing you. I can see that. If this is in regards to friendship or family, you might be disappointed with the support that you're getting from your family, or your family might feel like you're not available enough, you're not there enough. Um, or vice versa, you might feel like you have a graduation or something, but every time you tell your family they're asking you for something, or they don't really care. They're not paying attention to you. They're paying attention to something else, right? If you look at this card, uh, Dark Link, he's just kind of like disappointed. He's like, oh, my sword is not the real sword. Also disappointed because all the cups around him seem to be empty. But if you notice, he's surrounded by water, so he could easily fill up his cup with water. Four of Cups is a very like emotional thing, but it doesn't always reflect the physical nature of things. You could be surrounded by a garden, but still be hungry, and it's like, huh? Like you have a whole garden around you, but you're focused on the fact that, like, I guess the way of getting food is not immediately in your face, right? You have to tend to a garden, you have to pick the crops. Or, there's something pressing in front of you where you forget that you are in a garden. It could mean something along that. So I feel like you're dealing with something like that in your emotional life. Uh, Three, the underlying situation, Ace of Cups. So the underlying situation is, I really feel like based on the last two cards, maybe in regards to dating, you might feel like you've given too much of yourself, and people are not seeing this from you. They're not seeing all the good that you've given to them. Or it could be vice versa. People feel like they're giving a lot to you, and you're not receptive to it, because the Ace of Cups is usually just like a card of overflowing emotions. So I feel like the issue going on here this month is like somebody doesn't feel like emotionally fulfilled, or like they're receiving the emotional support that they need. Four is the past. In the past, the Ten of Pentacles here, you might feel like in the past people were just coming to you because they saw your potential to make money, or because they saw that you had a lot of money. And so maybe for instance with your family, they always ask you for money, even if you were in school, right? Because they're like, I know you're going to be making a lot of money, but you're like, I'm currently not making a lot of money. So I feel like money is, what is the root of the issue now. And like I said, in regards to love, you might just feel like everybody's trying to talk to you for your potential money or your money, and that worries you. Um, some of y'all might feel like I don't have enough money to keep up in this dating game. Something with money. And I'm only speaking about relationships because that seems like the theme to this month. What resides above, so I guess ahead, is the future. Um, Let me make sure. Yeah. So in the future, you might feel really, really alone this month. So maybe like the end of this month, I will consider the future. Out of resources, because maybe you also feel like you kind of had to like give up resources to keep people around in some kind of way. And with the King of Pentacles, maybe someone you're dating doesn't want to date you anymore because they're tired, they're broke. You know, somebody's getting something taken away from them monetarily, which is hindering the relationship as money usually does. With the King of Pentacles, in the future, you might just be worried about investing in yourself right now. Oh, you know what? Also, going back to the past, you might have thought that you've had to buy things to attract people to you. Like, I have to pay for my hair to get wrapped so that I can get this job. And that's bringing you to the issue now because it's like, you don't really accept me for who I am. Do you like me because of who I am? Or do you just like me because of all of this makeup or whatever that I've bought? Could be that too. And so with the King of Pentacles, I feel like you're really just working on becoming the best you that you can be. Some of y'all might be saving up to move somewhere so you can look for a job, or saving up for a new job in the transition process, or going to school. 7 is advice. Also the Knight of Cups. So I would say for advice, just look elsewhere. If you feel like you can't depend on your family, uh, seek good friends. Seek your friends that you can trust. If you don't like your dating pool, then find someone else to talk to. For some of y'all, if you feel like there's just a deep depression within that's distracting you from the options that you have, and you admit to yourself that the options are pretty good, this card could just mean, keep it steady, keep pursuing them, don't give up. The external influences, Ace of Cups. The external influences, a lot of people are just coming to you, and I feel like you're just not sure whose intentions are genuine or not. Hopes and fears. Your hopes and fears. Some of y'all are hoping that you can end up with somebody eventually. Maybe that's why you're not looking at anyone in your neighborhood close to you romantically, because you're hoping that somebody who lives far away, you can have one day have a chance with them. And maybe that's why, even though you're getting an influx of people, they're not the kind of people that you want to be with, and that's totally fine. But that's also your fear too. Some of y'all are like, how long are you going to stay away from me? How long are you going to live far away? When will we come together? And then also for some of y'all, this also states that maybe some of your relationships have been hindered by distance, or the fact that you have to move, or the fact that someone is so far away, which also brings in the monetary aspect. Like, I can't always afford to see you. Yeah. So with the 5 of air, that is the outcome. So the outcome is basically saying, like, you should take action now. Don't wait around too much to take some type of action in your life regarding this. Because you might have some people around you that are specifically draining you financially, and you might not realize it, or they might just be around to leech off of you in general, and that's not good because you don't want to end up with nothing. So 6 is the journey. I totally forgot 6. I apologize. 6 is the journey. So the journey is just going to take strength. It takes strength to make friends. It takes strength to be patient with yourself, and figure out the type of people that you want around this month. So I hope that applies to you. Let me know if you like this new form of reading or not, and I'll see you in the next one.